We attended Trainfest 2024, America's largest operating model railroad show, where manufacturers, retailers, and enthusiasts of all ages come together to celebrate all things train. Today, we will share with you the impressive layouts of all scales and discover the creativity and passion behind this hobby. What incredible designs will we uncover? Well, stick around to find out on this LoveNesters adventure.
Welcome back to LoveNesters. We are at the world's largest operating model railroad train festival.
This is Trainfest Milwaukee. Thanks for joining us today. We're excited to take you around. This is crazy, the line 10 minutes before it opens, and there's already quite a line going.
And we were excited to see all the layouts.
170,000 square feet of exhibit space here. It was kind of overwhelming, hard to know where to start, but we headed for what we like, which is to see the layouts.
And there were so many new clubs that we've never seen before, so it's always great to see the enthusiasm with these club members and the creativity and the outcome. These tracks are spectacular, and on average it takes 5 to 6, 7 hours to set up, which to me is incredible.
I just love the look of the people at this layout. Just so much enthusiasm. Loved the hats, loved the energy.
Well, and they're showcasing their artwork, because there's so much detail in all of these layouts.
This club was actually founded at MSOE, the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Very cool. So we were excited to see this club. We have seen them at a variety of events, including at the Mitchell Park Domes. They put on their train in the show dome.
And I think that is in March.
March or February, yeah. And they also are at Shady Lane Greenhouse up in Menominee Falls. They do an event there in the fall that we have really got to get up to.
So this is the Musabi. It's a one of a kind right here. All the way from Chicago, we have the LGB Model Railroad Club of Chicago here. We got a huge setup.
This was a new club for us. We hadn't seen these guys before. And they had a really cool train here that had steam coming out of it.
Who doesn't like steam?
I know. And you even get a cool smell going with it. It's very...
Thank you.
It's so exciting to be here. There's so much to see. The layouts, the vendors, a great place to visit.
We're so glad you're able to join us today. If you're enjoying this video, we'd sure appreciate it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It helps others to find the channel.
Thanks for being here.
Make it go? It's so little. Wow!
So how do you attract the younger kids to model railroading?
It's a lot through this stuff, the modules. You know, we pull kids in this way. They see the trains, they want to operate them. We say, hey, you want a train club? And that's pretty much what, you know, I do. I give them a flyer, hey, join our club. We got about maybe 400 to 500 kids nationwide in the club.
Awesome.
It's a great way to get the kids out there and like just do
And
what
you're
they
getting
want.
kids excited about model railroading.
We do,
That's
we do.
Perfect.
You know, a lot of it starts with the wooden trains and the Brio, and
Yeah.
but then that builds up to, you know, the Lionel stuff. You know,
Oh,
the
that's
bigger
great.
trains, yeah.
What a great position you have to inspire the next generation of model railroaders. Once again, the Lionel Railroad Club of Milwaukee. Fun fact, this is the oldest Lionel Railroad Club in the world.
And this is one of those that had some great exhibits for the kids. Great things that they could interact with and be involved with riding the trains.
And if you're looking for a great place to bring your kids or grandkids, the Lionel Club of Milwaukee is right in New Berlin. They're open on some weekends, showcasing their entire layout.
Oh my goodness, I grew up with a red owl. Anybody else out there? Fond memories of the red owl? This had a lower section to the layout. It was right at eye level for the kids.
This ModuTrack, they actually go to Google Maps and they do the exact layout of a town or a city, and they duplicate it right here, part of their layout. It is absolutely incredible. If you've ever been to, for example, Franksville, they have an entire display about Franksville, the old Franksville, and so it can bring back memories if you ever drove through there.
So this N scale is just so tiny. Yeah, this is Jeff's favorite. It's like you're visiting back home every time you see this display. He is.
Well, yeah. Post was, but I drove.
Oh, the attention to detail on this N scale, it always blows me away. So the Valley Model Railroad Association has an exhibit that the kids can actually drive. You're doing a great job on that train. Can you make it make a noise? Awesome! So this was a first for me. I was not the cause of a derailment, but they were letting me help to switch out the engine that they were running.
You're a natural.
Yeah, it took a while, but it was kind of fun. They're heavier than you would think. I always like to see these circus displays. All right, there's always a Lego train at these things. Some people call it L scale. Oh, this is really neat. This was built in 1992. So these are the European train enthusiasts. Very, very tiny.
Hey, let us know what your favorite scale is. Z, N, H, O. You let us know in the comments.
All right, this was a super fun exhibit. This was all about Thomas the Tank.
Fun fact, Thomas the Tank was created in 1984.
So it seemed like there were quite a few, like 30-somethings gathered around this table. So they probably grew up on Thomas the Tank.
And who doesn't like Thomas the Tank and Friends?
And then it looks some of these might have been like their own creations, but they were really cool. And I like how they were decked out for Christmas.
There's Diesel.
I absolutely loved this layout, and it's kind of a family thing. There were, I think, 2 brothers that did this, and then an uncle that did part of it, and the attention to detail that they put into creating this, I think, was just really special. This winter scene in particular really caught my eye.
They come all the way from Chicago. It's a family. They've been doing this for over 40 years. A great story. In addition to the wonderful layouts, you could plan a trip to one of the great museums throughout the Midwest.
Yeah, this was neat for us. We'd kind of seen some of these places. We have videos on the channel if you'd like to see more about many of these train museums. This was a pretty incredible end scale. This was really cool. It had a little drive-in movie theater, and of course, it's playing a train video.
And of course, we have the Blue Goose.
This is being run at Santa Fe all the way. We have the Blue Goose pulling the Circus Train. And this is an incredible layout. They have won awards for the work that they do. It's very impressive. Here's the Blue Goose pulling the circus train. Look at those giraffes poking their heads up. I am just in awe of Z-Scale.
Did you say Zeke scale?
Nope, Z-Scale. The manual dexterity to work at such a tiny scale is very impressive to me.
Maybe it's all done by computers.
I don't think so. And then I just love this little layout that's in like a cigar box or a little record player. You could just portable, take it with you, so tiny. I just love that. Of course, it wasn't all fun and games looking at the layouts. If you are a serious model railroader, you could do some very intense shopping here. Lots of manufacturers were represented, many of them announcing what their new product lines are going to be and when they're going to be released. But we will leave that to another channel to tell you about that, because that is not our area of expertise.
What a great place to visit. The world's largest model operating railroad show right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Whether you're a train enthusiast or not, this is a great activity, and it's really neat to see all the creativity on display.
Thanks for being here.